Hey guys, so I haven't made any new videos in a while. I've still got a bunch of videos to edit. Stuff kills me. To those of you that guessed right on the hay, I have not forgotten about you. I am going to get you something. I've just been incredibly busy. So, what we're doing right now is on my grapple. Remember, I'm using the Steffen system stuff, and it's about to get dark. So, on my grapple, um, it becomes kind of a pain because all right, let's use some metal here as examples because that's what I'm working on is some metal here. So let's say this is my grapple. All right. Well, no, let's say this is my grapple and this is my stack of hay, right? So what happens is the stack of hay isn't always tight when it comes out of the accumulator. So when I come over and I put it down and I pick it up, sometimes when I set it back down, it's not real compact. It's got some space in it. It makes it dangerous to crawl on and all that good stuff, but you shouldn't be crawling on hay anyway. But anyway, so when I come down and pick it up, a lot of times what I do is I come up and I set my grapple almost on the ground and I push the hay forward, right? And then I back up and I come around and I turn like this and then I push the hay sideways. So what that does is it compacts the hay so it fits better on the grapple, right? So then I back up and I come over and I come down and I pick up the hay and I go to the barn and I set it down, right? I'm trying to stay where you can see, but this is a little hard to see from here. So, well, Stefan does offer push bars. So you take a bar down here, kind of like so, off of the grapple. And so when you come down and you come in, you can push it forward. Well, they also have a sidebar that goes the entire length. So basically, if you come in and just picture a bar here and a bar here, a flat surface here and a flat surface here, because I can't hold it that way. So when you come in and you kind of turn left, and then it packs all that together, and then you just set it down, you pick it up, you go to the barn. Well, I need to do that, and I would buy them from Stefan, but I have full capability of doing this myself. So I'm going to do it myself. So I've already bought the rectangle tube. I've bought, excuse me, 2x4 rectangle tube, which you will see here. I got some 2x4. I've already cut the two pieces out for the push bars, which are over here. You can't see them. Um, and my camera's not catching me at all. I'm headless. So we're gonna curve that up just a little bit. So anyway, so what I've got to do is I've got to make this to put on the sides. Now I've seen, and no offense to Stefan, I've seen the ones that Stefan provides, and if you know me, I have a tendency to overbuild things. I make them strong. I do not like things to break when I'm in the hayfield because inevitably I've got rain coming, right? So if I've got rain coming and I'm in a hurry, every time I have to do this, push, come back, back up, come over here, push it over, come back up, come over here, pick it up. That's more time. And as an estimate right now, my every time I go out and I pick up a bale of hay, that's roughly 10 minutes, roughly depending on where it is in the field and me getting back to the barn because we don't load it on a trailer right now. End goal. Um, we pick it up and we go to the barn and stack it in there. Eventually, I want a bunch of trailers. I stack it in the field. We back the trailers in the barn. It never gets removed from the trailers. That's in the plans. That's in the works. We're working on it. But anyway, so the ones that are made by Stefan, I've seen them. It's pretty thin metal that comes up around and hooks on, and it's basically, for lack of better terms, a U shape that comes down, and then it comes down from there with some 1.5, 1 3/4 bar that goes to basically 2x4 rectangle tube, and that's great. I mean, I assume it works, but my problem is for how long, right? So I don't build things to last a little while. I build things to last forever. I don't like to rebuild things. I don't like to have to stop in the middle of what I'm doing, picking up hay, baling hay, doing anything to fix anything. Of course, that never happens. But anyway, I want things to last forever. My tractor's big enough. Um, it basically doesn't matter how much weight I add to this thing right now. My tractor's going to pick it up. At least one of them is. So I'm not concerned about weight for the most part. I have my big. You guys saw my big ballast box I built out of an air compressor. So that's actually only about half full of sand, so I can fill that up more if there's a problem there. A little harder on the tractor, but that's okay. That's all stuff that can be fixed rather than flipping or turning or rear wheels coming off the ground or having to run in four-wheel drive the entire time because I really don't want to do that. It uses more fuel and it's harder on the tractor. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get ready um, to to build all this and plan it. So, and I say I'm trying to plan it right now. I've been planning it for a long time, and I have a general idea of what I'm going to do. The problem is the hay bales. Once you do them, it's five. It's small squares. They're 14 by 18 by however long. 18 is the width that we come down on top of. So they're 18 inches wide, and then there's five of them in a row, right? Five of them this way, three of them this way. So the grapple is 82 inches wide. Okay. So I always kind of have to center myself so that the hooks are in the right place. I have to center myself in the right place and like I said, come over, push down, come down on top of it, pick them up, and the hay sticks over a little bit on this side. So if you take 18 inches, and again, this is assuming that it's absolutely packed, right? Assuming it's absolutely packed. Um, if you consider that, so 18 inches, blah 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 blah, is 90 inches, right? 18 times 5 is 90. And that's 90 inches from side to side. Um, so if we have 90 inches from side to side, from center to out is 45 inches. So I need to come out 45 inches. That puts me approximately 4 inches off the side of the baler, which is about right. Um, and again, that's in a perfect world and everything coming out of the baler like it's supposed to, and it's not any wider and nothing expands when it comes out of the baler, which by the way doesn't happen. But still, so I don't want to go too much further than 5 inches. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to design the U's, the U's that come up around the grapple piece so I can mount this other piece. So kind of what I'm looking at doing here is these two are going to be 2 inches apart, right? Kind of like this, but 2 inches. And then this piece is going to kind of do this. And then I'm going to weld two 2 inch by quarter square tubes off the back of this to give me that 4 inch spacing. So we're going to have 4 inches, 4 3/8 inch basically coming off of there. And then another piece coming down to my 2x4 square tube. So that's the plan right now. And that's what I'm trying to get ready to do this weekend. I've been wanting to do this since we started using the grapple. And every year I get mad at myself because I just haven't done it and I haven't been able to go pick up the metal to do it because I work a full time job. So I made time with one of my doctor's appointments one time and I went and picked up the 2x4 square tube and a little bit of other metal. Most of the other metal I have in scrap metal sitting around. And that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to build this thing out. I've got to get it done. I'm tired of fighting with myself every single time we go to do hay. I get out there and I start, man, I really should have built that this year. Man, I really should have built that this year. But all the other projects tend to get in the way. But anyway, that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to get ready for that, get prepped for it. We've got our two pieces of 2x4 rectangle tube cut and ready to go there. Now I'm trying to design the U. Like I said, once we have the U designed, then what's going to happen, these will be 2 inches apart, right? I'm going to drill a hole, whatever size bolt hole. So the rectangle tube on the grapple is 5 inches tall. So the bottom as close as I can get to the bottom, basically the top of that bar, right? The top of that bar right there. I want the circle right on top of it. I don't want it to be able to drop down at all. So while it's not real precision, I'm kind of retentive about how things line up. So most likely before I weld all this, what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll drill this hole where it's supposed to be, right? And then when I'm welding everything together, I'll be able to put a bolt through there and then use it to space this out, right? So a bolt, a nut, a nut, and a nut. I'll be able to space it out like this, and then it holds it in place for me. I don't mind so much if this kind of twists in this way, because what I'll do is I'll spread it out and it'll just make it that much tighter on the grapple. The other thing, because of the way we stack hay, all right, sometimes I come into this side of the barn and I come this way, right? So here's the barn wall here. I have to come in on the side of it and set the hay down and then come out. Well, it gets a little bit hard because I'm right there on the side. Should I space it out? Probably, but it's a pain. So I kind of want this to be able to, the bar on this side to be able to move from this side to this side. So it needs to be uniform and symmetrical so that moving it from one side to the other isn't an issue. But once I do that, once I set it up, I'll be able to move that from either side. I don't know if I'll do it or not, but the plan is to. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. Hopefully, we can get this done this weekend. But remember to like, subscribe, keep watching, and we'll see you later.